Hello everybody, and today we have some very good news for the gold bugs. Have a look at this. Big institutional investors are dumping Bitcoin and going back into gold, says JP Morgan. Alright, great. Let's have a look what gold did today. And we're up 0.4%. Well, I don't think they are investing in gold. But let's have a look. JP Morgan, yeah, that's the bank who recently had to pay a fine of 920 million US dollars because of precious metals price manipulation. So how trustworthy are they to say that people are exchanging Bitcoin for gold? You have to understand, we're still at resistance. So the big institutions, the banks, they need to sell. That's why it's resistance. But in order to sell, you need to have buyers. So with these kind of articles, they try to make retail to buy gold so that they can sell. So people who read such kind of articles, they will start buying here, and what will happen? Price will come down. Then they are forced to sell because they're losing too much money, and who will buy? Indeed, JP Morgan and other institutions. So be very careful with such kind of news. We will see later on how it evolves, but I don't see the price of gold going much higher from here. All right, let's go to the Bitcoin chart. Bitcoin today up 9%, and Raoul Pal, he tweeted some interesting charts today. Let's have a look. So here we have our current bull run, and in blue we have the Bitcoin bull run from 2010 to 2013. So let's have a look what the similarities are, and it looks like we're in a dip just like in the period of 2010-2013. Now let's compare this with 2016-2018. Exactly the same. So, and it looks like we still have a lot to go. So according to this projection, if we follow the trend of 2016-2018, we end up somewhere at $500,000. If we follow the 2010-2013, then we end up somewhere at $300,000. The $300,000, that's also the target for Plan B, is projection. So we will see whether it works out. And then he tweeted another chart, and this is the one for Ethereum. And for Ethereum, it looks like we still have an upside potential to around $20,000. So that's looking good. Now, today, I did draw this harmonic pattern, and this looks, this is a bullish pattern, so we can get quite high with this one. So if you buy here and you want to take profits, then you need to draw a Fibonacci line from A to D, so the high to the low, and then you slowly start selling on the different Fibonacci lines. So if we have the 1.618, then we end up at 86,700. So let's see if we get there. Now, what worries me a bit is if we go back to the 1 hour chart. Some other traders on YouTube, they were mentioning this kind of triangle pattern. Oops. It was something like this. And then we have a breakout. And then you have a projection which is about the same as from here to here. But you have to be very careful with such kind of breakouts because they happen on low volume. Let's take the volume. So there's almost no volume. So what usually happens is that we have a breakout and then we fall all the way down. Just keep in mind, if we go to the daily charts, we are still at resistance of this daily resistance line. You see here it was resistance. And now it looks like it's resistance again. So going back to the 1 hour chart, you also can see that we have been trying here already like once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5. We had a breakout, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. So that's already 10 hours that we are trying to break this resistance. And it's not working. So most probably somebody is selling a lot at this level. So what will happen at a given moment is that there are no buyers anymore and price will come down again. So for the people who did miss the bottom, I think that we go back to those lows. Many people have put their stop losses here below this low. And I think we will see a stop loss hunt. So price will come down, trigger all the stop losses, and then we'll bounce back up. So if you still want to buy, I think it's a good opportunity to put your orders just below. Just take like 10, maybe maximum $100 below, and put your buying orders there. In case we close the daily below this, then I would completely go out into cash, because then we are going much lower and this won't look good. If it's just a stop loss hunt, then fine, double bottom and we go all the way up. So let's see how it will go. So now if you want to buy, the question is, will you buy altcoins or will you buy in Bitcoin? So let's have a look at the Bitcoin dominance chart. And let's take it on the monthly. You can see that we had support on the previous monthly support, which was here in April and May of 2018. And the lowest we had here in February 18. So we are already quite low. So that means if Bitcoin dominance goes down, then altcoins are doing very well. So, but now we reached the bottom. So from here, if the dominance is going up again, altcoins will underperform compared to Bitcoin. So in my personal strategy, I bought much more Bitcoin this time and almost no altcoins, because I think Bitcoin will perform much better. So you could see alt season did start when Bitcoin reached about 70% market cap, and then we went all the way down and altcoins went up to extreme levels. So let's have a look how the COVID crash looked like. This was here March last year, and then we had about 65% of market cap after the crash. So that's my personal strategy. All right, let's have a look at the other markets. So silver on the daily chart, exactly the same, just as I mentioned yesterday, still under resistance. So we touched again this point of control. Let's see what will happen, but still my best guess is that we go down. What else do we have? Gold we already discussed. So the S&P 500 did go up again testing resistance. I think that will be more or less the maximum what you can get out of it, and then we go down. I also drew this harmonic pattern. That's like the worst case scenario, I would say. So then we would go back all the way to the lows of February. So that would mean that we see a drop of 14%. Let's see how it plays out. That's like the worst case scenario, but so as I said yesterday, I'm in a short, so take profit 1, take profit 2 in this zone, and then if we go further down, I think I will close completely my short over here. What I wanted to point out for Ethereum is also the power of the golden zone for Fibonacci. So we had this low to this high. So here with Ethereum, price went up, and I was leveraged, I think about 4x or 5x, don't recall exactly. And then I closed out the majority of my position, because usually when you go up like this, you get quite a nasty pullback. And this is exactly what happened. So I did put my buy orders here again in the golden zone. And what happens? Price returns to the golden zone. We find support and we go up again. All right. And that's it for today. I don't have any further news. It was reasonably calm on the markets today. So let's see what tomorrow brings. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.